What is up, guys, and a happy new year. This video should be going up by January 1st. It has been a long year. As you can see, I'm playing Minecraft, and today I am announcing my next, just a little challenge that I'm doing. Don't worry, I'm not going to be playing Minecraft. Um, that would take too damn long. No, I've decided to do a nice little challenge for myself, which is I'm going to build a wall from one end of the map all the way to the other, from bedrock to maximum sky limit. It's going to be a long, long journey, and it's going to take a long time, so I've decided to do this off and on. It's going to be a little bit like the Bioshock map, which I still am working on, but my plan is to get it done by the end of the year, from one end of the map to the other. So to do that, I'm going to show you a couple neat little tricks if you want to do this along with me. So to start with, we're going to start with the hub. Well, actually, we'll start with this little thing. Some of you might know what this is, some of you might not know what it is, but this is one of my main solutions for finding cobblestone. What it is, there's a lava pool in here, there's a lava brick. In here, there's a water brick, and when you put them together, boom, they will continuously generate cobblestone. Now, most people just leave it at that, but my design, I put a hopper underneath so it always collects the bricks. I always find that you lose the bricks when you don't do it a certain way. And then they collect inside the chest. So that's how that works, nice and simple. But this is something that I do every map. It's something simple, and these are hubs. This one's not filled, I haven't put anything into it. This is all new, I don't normally do it. But the way a hub works is, it's a 10 by 10 square. You dig down like so, you put staircases in on the way down. After you have 6 staircases, you build another 4, you build a 2 by 2 square, and you just keep on going down, down, all the way down to bedrock. And what you do is you space it out, you put chests, you could put furnaces in here. I mean, I like to space out with chests, one furnace in between each chest. That's how I used to do it anyways. But I've revolutionized since then, so I'll show you another couple little tricks that you can do. Don't mind this big square, this really isn't anything. Well, I'll show what it is. It's my lava farm. Pretty much any lava I find, I fill it out and I go one slot over, one slot up, kind of like a staircase. And this right here, this was something I forgot to uncover. This is my nether gate. I used sand and I just I mold crafted it. So there's a full gate under here, well, 4 gates. Here's my cow farm, very important. I put a nice little cobblestone pillar in between, keep it well lit. I will be switching over to easy mode. Right now I'm playing in survival. Over here is my chicken egg farm. I don't really use the chickens, I don't really kill the chickens. And up here, this is something that everybody should have at least one of. This is my tree farm. And these tree farms, I built 4 of them. Now, what they are, it's kind of complicated to explain. I couldn't tell you exactly how many bricks there are, but the way I do it is, I do a spacing from the edge wall. I do 2 cobblestone in, 1 dirt, 2 cobblestone, 1 dirt, and you just keep rinsing and repeating until you have 10 slots. Going one way, 10 slots going the other way, equaling out to exactly 100 trees. And those trees equal out to 400 guaranteed blocks of wood. That's a lot of wood. And I built 4 of these. And the height is 8 blocks high. It has to be 8 blocks because that's the maximum. The maximum height you can destroy objects is 7. So if you set it to 8, you'll never lose your ceiling. And you need the ceiling because, you know, when you try and build a tree farm, you always end up having to climb the tree, cut those annoying branches out and all that other crap. If you set the glass at a maximum height of 8, you can't break the glass and the trees can't grow past it, but they'll still grow. And I find it interesting. The tree farm will start off slow, but the more times you plant the seeds, the faster they grow. So these are my fuel trees. I don't really need wood that often, and if I do, I just take it from the chest, which is full of wood, as you can see. Now the chest is actually hooked up to a intricate hopper system hooked down to this switch right here. And this switch, once I activate it, everything that's in these hoppers will keep going down to this. This is my super furnace. I use this thing to cook everything. You want to cook wood, you can do that. Irons, metals. I like to use it for cooking meat, but see, it puts one in one and one in the other, so you double up how quickly you cook your furnace. Everything that you cook ends up down in here. See? Cooked steak. And it gets loaded from the back from this chest, which is full of charcoal. I use charcoal for fuel. And of course up there, that's where I get my wood for my charcoal. The fuel always regenerates, always refills itself, so you never have to come back for it. This is a great way to make glass, anything else. And this is the hub. Like I said, I always start off a world with one of these, because look how many chests you can fill in here. You can fill 6 per side if you're not building this long section here. In the chicken farm upstairs, I've set up hoppers, and the hoppers just drop the eggs straight into here, so you never run out of eggs. On the floor down below, each floor goes all the way down to bedrock. I've already started that one. They're all the same. I put in another furnace here. Typically one furnace gets clogged. This is my wheat farm. Wheat is very important. You need wheat because you need wheat to make the cows. You need the wheat to farm the cows. You need the seed to farm the chickens. Now chickens, by the way, you want at least 8, because if you have 8, they're all producing eggs, and they get dropped down into the hoppers and so on and so forth. And then of course here's my sugarcane farm. And when combined together, this is why I have sugarcane, wheat, and chicken eggs a lot. I'll take all the materials, I'll milk the cows, and I make cake. And this is a lot of cake. I mean, I'm pretty much just building a bordering edge with it. If you're playing on easy, each one of these cakes you can eat 7 times. So just this little row of cakes could probably last you days easily. And you don't have to worry about mobs spawning because of the tree farm upstairs. Now, an important note about the tree farm is the floor base has to be 2 blocks high. Because the block below, you need to be able to put torches, and you're going to need a lot of glass. Glass is a primary item you're going to need for this. Now, as for the wall, the thing I hate about this wall is currently I'm stuck. Well, not really stuck, it's going to take a long time to do it. Pretty much the way I do it is I keep building the wall straight forward. Eventually I will hit land, but the way that I fill it all in between, because it takes too long to do it any other way, is I'll use sand and I'll use gravel. And the way that I get those sand and gravel back is I have to dig it up after planting it. Now, on this map I'm using the latest, I waited till the latest update to do this, so I've been working on this map for a little over a week. It took me a long time to shave down the island I was on to be like this. So this was where I was holding the lava, but it didn't quite work out. So I have to shave this down, I have to shave all that sand down, I just have to keep on going until I have enough sand to start forming. Luckily I really don't need any more glass. The glass I won't be needing the glass for some time, but as you can see, it's a long process, and it gets even longer. I mean, right now I'm working out this floor. I'll be working this floor, and then, that's about it. I only have 3 floors to work on, and then I'm done. And then I just have to keep going straight in one direction. After I finish off one direction, then I'll turn around and I'll start going in that direction. That pretty much covers it. The only other thing I would say is, if you do want to use these farming techniques, bear in mind you're going to need a lot of hoppers, you're going to need a lot of glass. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart, and it took me a long time to get it this way. This particular seed, there's another channel that gave me this seed. I'll try and put it in the description if I can remember. But I haven't been recording lately. I apologize. I've been dealing with family. It's the holidays and all that stuff. But starting immediately after this video goes up, I will be continuing Dead Rising 4. I really want to finish it. And we'll be jumping into other games. There's a few new games I got. We might jump into one of those. Well, they're not really new. They're more like, a couple months old already. But we'll be jumping into those. We'll be jumping into South Park: The Stick of Truth, just because I want to play something that was actually good. And with this project, I will be putting update videos up once a month. So this one will count as January. So February 1st, expect another video just updating on how far I've gotten. And yeah, so I look forward to finishing this. By at least February 1st, I should at least have the wall out of the water and into land. And these land masses are fascinating. I mean, I'll show you, before I go, I'll show you just how this update works. What it does is it raises max height for certain things and lowers them. And by the way, new rowboat, love these ones. So it will start to mess with the terrain and make the terrain ultra high or ultra low in some sections. The ocean's extra deep in some areas. But like this mountain mass, but it gets really dynamic when you get closer. So I decided to wait for this update before I started this project because I really want to build something that stands out from stuff like this. But yeah, it's huge. I mean, this place is gonna be, this wall's just gonna slice right through this. If I hit any villages, I'll start collecting materials, other animals, etc. But I really do plan to just terraform a wall straight through, all the way to bedrock, all the way to max height, probably put in a rail system, all that stuff. But yeah, this new update, I really like it because it really makes the terrain unique, and in some cases hard. I've had to go through multiple seeds just to get to this map. So it also makes caves deeper, which is kind of cool. So I'm not going to go too much further in. So I'm just going to end it here. So yeah, this is what I'll be doing for the year. This will be my yearly Minecraft project. I plan to do, if it works out and I keep on doing YouTube, I plan to do something similar to this, like every year, maybe a new Minecraft project. I will be doing, if I get back into it, I might just do another update on my Bioshock map. I still have to finish out Hephaestus. Maybe I'll show off Hephaestus after it's finished. I have to go back in as it is and touch up Persephone because they changed where the end spawn point is, and I have to touch that up and make sure that it works, because I went in there and I spawned in the middle of the ocean, well, the man-made ocean. So we'll just end this here, guys, and when I next see you, we'll be back in Dead Rising 4. So until then, Happy New Year. I hope 2017 is better than 2016, and I'll talk to you guys later.